All right, guys, I have enough of this. Today we are gonna be exposing the education system. Me and Shed Story right here.
What up, y'all? I just got this video. It got scheduled on my damn channel because we're going to damn see it already.
So really, what I'm here to expose the education system is that they sort of discriminate us. Like, not actually discriminate, but you know what I mean. So basically...
Treat like shit? That's what you mean. Yes, go ahead. Continue.
So, I'm not sure about Shed Story here, but I did very bad in grade school. Yeah. Which has caused me to take a locally developed level in high school. Basically, what locally developed means is pretty much the level below college level.
Yeah. It's like that. Those classes are like, it's either you have a disability, no offense with that, right? Or it's just if you don't care about school, which in some ways, right? Like, although I was kind of trying my hardest when I was like in kindergarten, grade 1, 2, and 3, right? Like, at that point, when I was trying my hardest and it wasn't really getting anywhere, at that point, I just really stopped really giving up. Like, I just didn't really care anymore. I would just always look at the clock and just wait until I get home so I can just, like, play Minecraft because, you know, it's fun.
So, as you can see, we didn't do that well in grade school. So, pretty much the schools automatically assume that, oh, these kids are not going to do well in high school either. Let's put them on a class that's lower than college level so we can still keep the grades up. So, and my parents were furious when they heard that. Like, they keep fighting the school to bring me up to a college level. Same. But they failed.
It's exactly the same for me. The thing is, though, is I'm sure that the province was supposed to freaking let the guardian or let the parents know about the shit ahead of time. But yeah, they just put the shit on me and literally didn't even go through the decision with my parents. They just went through the shit and just did it. They just asked me only. How is me, that's not even 8 years old at the time, supposed to make such decisions like that? It's ridiculous. That's a freaking decision for a parent to make, not a little kid. What shit is that? That just shows that the school system sucks my ass.
So, as you can see, that's pretty much the school. Always does it pretty much what's best for your kid. Screw that.
The thing is, some schools, like I had some freaking annoying idiot, right? Well, he used to be like some doctor of some kind. I don't even know what you call him, right? But he came to our school and he assumed that I had autism. This man. Now thank Miss Legend, the secretary in that school, right? Was really nice to me and my parents and my brother and all that. Because guess what? She didn't write that shit down. But that very annoys me, that how that freaking idiot just managed to make such a stupid assumptions. Bothers me so much.
Yeah, and back in grade school, everyone treated me like I had autism. They were like, "Hi, Lizbert, hi." Like a very high-pitched baby voice.
Fucking
like
bullshit. It's not even terrible. They don't understand the fact that people can boom later than usual. That's just how people are. Everybody's different.
Yeah.
It's rather with your mind, which is in this case is with us, or it's your race, right? You can be different with your race. That's understandable, right? You see what I mean here? People, even with Down syndrome, they're different than regular people. Okay.
Yeah.
You see how people can be different other than that. But it's like this school doesn't understand that that's a thing. They just assume, oh, you have this? Okay, that's it. There you go.
Yeah, I call myself a late bloomer because I remember, like, back in grade 2 where everyone was able to read and I couldn't. I couldn't read anything. But to fast forward to today, I'm a very fluent reader. It's just a late bloomer. Like,
it's ridiculous. And plus, like, when I was in like grade 3 and shit, like even in kindergarten sometimes, I would always have like the lowest score in the class. And look at me now. Look at me when I came after grade 6, after Mr. Dickhead's class. We're not gonna bother talking with him. I already had enough words with him.
Oh yeah.
He's like the devil himself. I've mentioned that plenty of times. If you guys ever seen that on my channel, but bro,
both of us
after that class, literally, he freaking annoys the shit out of me. That man. But after that class, when it came to grade 7 and 8, that's when shit kind of woke up. That's when it just happened. That's when the burst happened. And that's when I just started like skyrocketing with grades. And at some point in time, when I went to freaking high school, I was literally taking all normal classes, except for like a few, like a tiny bit left. I was literally on top of boards with a shit. I was literally getting 80s and 90s when I'm in high school.
Agreed. Both of us made honor roll more than once, but they didn't even bother us to get rid of our LD classes. We got to go to college level. But the school doesn't care. There's this one lady named Mrs. Phony, sorry. Mrs. Phony, we'll just call her. Pretty much my parents hate her. They cannot stand her because she was pretty much responsible for putting me
in shit. Yes.
Yeah.
She's responsible for like leading this shit. And here's the worst part. People doing these little shit. Miss Phony and Mrs. Always Smiles always tries to hide the fact that this shit is going on from my parents and his parents too. I thought the parents were supposed to know, not this.
Well, I apologize. Mr. Flip-Flops himself actually came into the class while we were recording, so we had to pause it here. But anyway, back where we were. So anyway, let me tell you who Mrs. Smiles Too Much is. So basically, she's a person that like for like the guidance or whatever, like to help like a person we would come up to for like to change our courses or like pretty much for to help us with our future or make our so-called high school success. Pretty much I find that BS, but pretty much she always smiles like, all the time. Like I have nothing against that. Like she's a happy person, good for her, but like she always motivates us to take the easiest way, and the easiest way is to take a class or courses below college level. Neither me nor my parents agree with this.
And yet they still bother doing this shit. That can pisses me off the most. Because the thing is, today at like 3 p.m., right? We have I have an exam, right? And guess what? The shit they did on, right? They never taught me in high school, right? It's actually a full semester's worth of shit. And yesterday, I fit around an entire semester full of math, college level, grade 12 math, in one day. I learned everything, and I'm ready for the damn exam. That just shows you, right? And I also did like calculations and shit. All of them came out right. Look at me now. It only took me about a day to do an entire semester's worth. So you tell me where my level is, lying bastards. You shouldn't even be hired. It's rather you're hiring hobos off the street and trying to get them a job too, right? Getting them paid. Because you feel sorry for them. And that's how you hire them to the school system. Is that how we do it?
Yeah, so forgive me if I'm wrong, but the reason why you got to take this exam or whatever, because you don't have a required math credit, right? Am I correct?
Yeah. And it looks like after all that shit I was doing, right? It looks like I'm way capable enough to do this shit. Spending like 14 years in life. Imagine that. Spending 14 years with bullshit this much.
And I'm telling you guys the truth. Both me and Shed Story, we were all in the same math classes all 3 years, same level, which is LD, locally developed, below college level. He has to take the program, but I don't, and I'm taking a more advanced class in college. I have no idea why, and plus Shed Story got much better grades than I do. I'm awful at math, like very bad.
You want to know what my math score for 10 and 11 is? 98 for 10 and 99 for 11. The fact how they didn't see this shit, that's what bothers me. They didn't see this shit. They didn't realize that I freaking done way much better than this. That I'm way more than enough capable to do this shit. That was what annoys me and my parents, is the little games they've been playing.
And I got my mark in like somewhere in the 80s. Like that's still good, but like Shed Story here got like the best, and I don't think it's even fair for him to take the course and not me, even though we were in the same classes all 3 years.
Ridiculous. And school, fix your game. I'm serious. I'm done with this shit. You fix your stupid system, because I'm just getting tired with it. You fix your shit. and make sure that students like me don't ever have to fall through with your crap. I'm done talking.
Yeah, this education system, like, it's good and bad, love-hate relationship, but what we were explaining here is pretty much, the school is just, how do I put this way? Discriminatory. Like this is just the best I can come up with. Just because we're like, I call myself a late bloomer, just because I am one doesn't mean I'm gonna get bad grades. I'm pretty much the same as everybody else now at this day. I just can't stand the school system still thinking I'm a freaking child. Everyone also treats me as a child, even to this day. Grade 12. People in the hallways in my grade say, "Hi, Lizbird," like I'm a 2-year-old. Treat me like a 17-year-old, not a 5-year-old.
We're 17 years old for a reason. Where's the maturity? We're not fucking 2 years old. Get your damn math straight and get your damn head straight.
Yeah, people just treat us like youngsters. I just don't know what to say about this, guys. So I think we're gonna have to end it off here. If you know any else that's wrong with the education system, just comment down below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.